Hi, we did the magic genie experiment. Some background information on it. We found the experiment on a website called chemistry.com. In the experiment, the control variable is the amount of hydrogen oxide and the amount of sodium iodide that we used. In the experiment, the experimental variable is the amount of concentration of hydrogen peroxide.
This experiment works through a decomposition reaction where hydrogen peroxide produces oxygen and water vapor. The important chemical concept behind this experiment is decomposition of reactants. It's an exothermic reaction, and it produces heat and oxygen. And the important chemical equation is 2H2O2 that yields 2H2O plus O2 is heat.
Our hypothesis was if we have a higher concentration of hydrogen peroxide, we expect a bigger cloud of water vapor. How are we going to measure and interpret our results? We are going to measure the amount of hydrogen peroxide left over and recommend it.
We started out the experiment by measuring out 4 grams of sodium iodide and 50 milliliters of 6% hydrogen peroxide. We poured the 4 grams of sodium iodide into the hydrogen peroxide, and we found that with 6% there were little to no bubbles, and we had a lot of solution left over.
There's a spanner in the works, you know. You gotta step up your game to make it to the top, so go. Got a little competition now.
When we increased our concentrations of hydrogen peroxide, we found that the reaction produced more clouds of water vapor. In one trial, we used manganese dioxide instead of sodium iodide to see how a different catalyst would affect the production of water vapor.
Why are you not wearing an apron?
Okay.
Get one?
Yeah, let's put an apron on next time.
Alright.
Should I clean my
Oh my god. Just an observation.
From measuring how much solution was left over after each trial, we concluded that the higher concentrations of H2O2 produced less solution left over. We concluded that it's an exothermic reaction because heat was being released from the decomposition of H2O2. An area where we could have gone wrong with our experiment was adding over 50 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. This would have resulted in an increased amount of water vapor, and it would have left us with less solution than expected.
Take it in, but don't look down.
'cause I'm on top of the world.